What's up YouTube, jDantastic here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install the new mods on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So I've gotten a few requests for this. Sol Negro has actually done a tutorial on this. That's up on his channel. If you want to go seek that out, maybe he'll explain it in a way better than I do so that you can understand. But I'm going to attempt to show you how I do it so that you guys can understand and be able to install the mods for yourself. So obviously there's a few things that you're going to need. The game, for one, which you can get on Steam. I wholeheartedly believe that you should purchase the game and don't pirate the game, because obviously that supports it, and hopefully we can get the PC scene much larger than it is currently, because it's a very small portion of the player base. But anyway, all that aside, make sure obviously that you have the game, otherwise you will not be able to mod it. No, these mods will not work on the PS4 or the Xbox One. This is only for the PC version of the game. So to start out, this person tweeted at me earlier today, and the person's name is Gavin McAlpine. Said, "Hey Dan, here's a mod done by Pafap, which I think you'd enjoy showcasing on your channel." So thank you very much to Gavin for sending this my way. So I figured, hey, why not? This will be the one that I demonstrate because I haven't added it yet. So this is where I get most of my mods, Dragon Ball Xenoverse mods. It's xenoversemods.com, and there will be links to all of this stuff in the description below so that you can check out all this stuff. Hopefully I don't miss anything. If you have any questions, you can obviously leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to help you through it. I'm going to try to talk through every single thing that you will need to know. But this is a Super Boo pack. So this adds 4 different boos to the game. You can see here, based on his video, there's 4 screenshots there, 4 additional character slots. So this is how you add characters in the additional slots where they don't replace any of the existing characters. So what you do is you come to xenoversemods.com, find the mod that you would like. It has to be in this format. This is very, very important. If it's not in the, let's see, it has to be in this, the .x2m format. And I'll talk about that again in a second. But if it's not in the .x2m format, it cannot be installed the way that I'm about to show you. If it's not in the x2m, then it will most likely override one of the other characters. So beyond that, come to xenoversemods.com, download the mod. You do have to have an account to be able to download the mods, but just download the mod, and it will look something like what I just had on the screen here when you open it up. So you can see, wow, that's really zoomed out, but you know what it's supposed to look like. So there you go. So it's got the four characters in there: Boo, Gohan, X2M, Boo Gotenks, X2M, Boo Piccolo, X2M, and Evil Boo, X2M. So minimize that back down. The other things that you are going to need is this: download Adobe Flex Sdk. This is important. Can't do it without this. This is another free thing. You don't have to pay for anything that I'm going to show you in this video other than the game itself. Everything else is free. So you can download Adobe Flex Sdk, and then you want to install that. If you go, so I've installed mine on this drive. Can I drag this? That would be great. There we go. So I've installed it on my D drive. It doesn't matter where you put it, but I just put it in its own Adobe Flex folder here. And the important thing that you're going to need later on is in the bin folder. So wherever you extract everything, wherever you extract all the Adobe Flex files, in the bin folder, there's a file called mxmlc.exe, and that is the one that is important. That's the one that you have to know about. All the rest of this stuff you can forget about. The mxmlc is what you need to remember. So we're going to go ahead and leave that there for now. You also need the tools by Eternity. So huge shout out to Eternity for working on these. This makes the mod installation so simple and so easy. So just thank you so much. If you can find a way to support Eternity or any of the other modders for putting this stuff together, do that. So if you come here to animegamemods.freeforums.net, this thread specifically, which again will be linked in the description below, you can see right here the Xv2 mod installer has its own thread, which if you click that will take you right here, and it has a bunch of information about the installer itself, so that you can, if you just read through this, you can probably figure out how to do it yourself. And then of course you need the Xv2 Patcher, and you can get the latest version here. I do believe that you need version 0.5 or above for it to work, but as long as you download the latest version, the version right here, you'll be good to go. You won't have to worry about it. So download the latest version of the Patcher and the mod installer, and you'll be fine. What those look like I can show you here, is this is the Xv2 Patcher. So this is for Xv2 mod installers. So these are the two files that you want, along with the, let's see, over here, which is the installer. So they have the Xv2 install.exe and Xv2 character create.exe. Now you don't actually need, well, you don't have to worry about this one because we're not going to be using the Xv2 character create.exe in this video. We're just going to be using the Xv2 ins.exe in this video. So after that, that's everything that you need downloaded. You've downloaded the mod, you've downloaded Adobe Flex Sdk, you've downloaded the Xv2 Patcher, and you've downloaded the Xv2 mod installer. This is going to sound really complicated. It sounds like you need a ton of stuff, but once you really get down to it, installing the mods is super duper simple. Once you get everything set up, it's so easy. So next, you need to find where your Xenoverse 2 is. Why can't I drag? There we go. Where your Xv2 is, and mine is in Steam. So on the drive that I have my Steam folder, if you go to Steam and then scroll down, Steam Apps, Common, and then Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, DB Xenoverse 2 is the one that you want to open up. Now I already have my files in here, but what you want to do is drag in these files here, the Xv2 Patcher and this bin folder. Just click and drag those right in. If it asks you to replace some files, click yes, you want to do that. And then come over here, select all this stuff, click, drag it in. Again, if it asks you to replace anything, go ahead and click yes. And then all of that stuff is going to be installed. Now, you have everything installed that you're ready to go. You're also going, well, no, I guess with the patcher, you don't have to do that. So ignore what I just said. So drag everything in here, have the xv2ins.exe, click it, open that up. That's going to pull this open. So you can see that I already have two mods installed. We have Bolchi, which I featured in a video on my channel yesterday, and then the Hachiyak mod by Soul Negro and Air Talent, which I uploaded a few days ago. So those mods are already installed in my game. So now, the first time that you open this, it's going to ask you to associate a couple of things, two files. So when you first open it up, there's going to be a pop-up box, and it's going to say, choose the path to your Xenoverse2.exe, which is going to be in this same folder, in the bin folder. So DB Xenoverse 2 in the bin folder, right here, dbxv2.exe. That is the first one. There's two boxes. There's two paths that you need to do. So you tell it to pick right here. You navigate to this spot, dbxv2.exe, click it, bang, associate it with that path. The second box is going to have you associate it with Adobe Flex Sdk, and again, that's where this comes into play. So for the second drop down, you want to come into your Adobe Flex file, go into the bin file and associate it with the mxmlc.exe. Okay, so when the pop-up comes up, again, I want to go over this so that hopefully it makes as much sense as possible. You're going to open up this program for the first time, the Xv2 mods installer. You're going to open up for the first time. It's going to pop up with a window, and it's going to tell you to associate the exe file for your game, which again is in Steam, Steam Apps, Common, DB Xenoverse 2, bin, and then the dbxv2 exe. The second box is going to ask you to associate it with the Flex Sdk, which is wherever you export that to. You can export these to any drive that you want, but you have to tell it the file path. So mine is, for example, this PC data Adobe Flex bin. Okay, so we'll go back. So pretend this is your hard drive. Adobe Flex bin. Scroll down. mxmlc.exe. Associate those two files. Click OK. You're going to be in business. This will open up. The next thing you want to do is I'm going to go ahead and open, let's see, where is the mod that I just downloaded? Right here. And then I'm going to go into, I don't want to close that, but I have a spot set up here. Let's see, where is, downloads. So I'm going to throw these four guys, because they're still archived right now. I'm going to throw these guys into this downloads folder. So we have all of them in there. And then what you do is you come over here, back to the mod installer, you click this little folder with the plus sign, okay? And then you got to find where you just put those. So here's all of mine. We have Boo Gohan, Boo Gotenks, Boo Piccolo, and Evil Boo X2M. Now, I don't know if it'll let me do multiple at a time. No, I have to do one at a time. So we'll do Boo Gohan. Open that up, and then it's going to ask you. It's going to say the name. It's going to say who the author is and the version. It says, where do you want to install the mod? We want to install it to a new slot. Click install to a new slot. It's going to do its business. Bang. Mod successfully installed. So we have Super Boo Gohan absorbed. So we're going to keep doing that for the other ones. We're going to do Gotenks. Open up. Install to a new slot. It's going to do its thing. Mod successfully installed again. Do it two more times. We got Boo Piccolo. Open it up. New slot. Bingo, bango, bongo. Mod successfully installed. One more time for Evil Boo. Open. Install to new slot. And there you go. The mod is successfully installed. And that's it. The mods are in the game. So again, all of the links are in the description below to check that out. Now, I'm going to open up the game and show you that the mods are in the game. Actually, I can just go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to open up Steam. Okay, of course, we're gonna validate Steam. Give me just a second here. I'm going to open this up to show you guys there's no tricks or anything. I'll just do it straight up. So again, you need the mod installer, you need the patcher, and you need, get out of here, you need the mod, of course, and you need Adobe Flex Sdk. Again, everything is except for the game itself. Oh, cool. Of course it crashed. Hold on, let me try try that one more time. Get it up and running here. Come on now. There we go. All right. So we're loading into the game right now. We're going to run over and select a character, and we will have all of those slots plus the additional characters that I've already added, which were Bolchi and Hachiak. So we're going to start the game. We're going to load in. It's going to take just a second here. Again, if you guys have any questions for me, or if you found anything to be confusing, please leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I will be more than happy to try and assist you with it. If I can't figure it out, maybe I can ask the modders to offer their assistance as well. But the tools that they've put together are really phenomenal for this, so I'm stoked about it. Let's see if we can load in here. Load times are almost as atrocious on PC as they are in on the PS4. Okay, so we're in here. Let's see. I don't have my controller plugged in right now, so we're going to be rocking this with a keyboard and mouse. Oh gosh, what are we doing? Which one is the there it is. We got it. And then how do we... There we go. Playing with a keyboard. If you guys play with a keyboard and mouse, kudos. Kudos to you guys, because that's impressive. I would never be able to do it. So this is the offline battle. Free battle. 1v1. And if we navigate over, once we get in here, hit left, and there we go. There are all four characters. We have Evil Boo, Super Boo, Gohan absorbed. We have Super Boo Gotenks absorbed and Super Boo Piccolo absorbed. And there we go. They're all in the game. They are all playable. You can take a look at their skills. Sonic Kick, Light Grenade, Paralyzed Beam, Maximum Charge, Hell Zone Grenade, Special Beam Cannon. Let's see. We got Majin Kamehameha, Galactic Donuts, blah, 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 blee. We are good to go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick that character. And let's just put him up against Trunks. Why not? Go to the World Tournament stage. Again, trying to play with a mouse and keyboard. I'm never going to be able to do this. But there you have it. You can see the mods are working. They're installed. They're in the game. And it's as simple as that. So now, the next time you want to install a mod, all you have to do is find the... How do you even lock on? Oh my goodness. There we go. All you have to do is find the X2M version of the mod that you would like to install and drop it in to the installer. And bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go, boys. So it really is that simple. It's super quick. Now when I want to install a mod that I am done with installing everything, it takes me approximately 10 seconds. I download the mod and it's installed in the game. So it's as easy as that. Simple as pie. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully it was... explanatory enough to solve some of your problems that you were having installing the mods, and it didn't make things more difficult or muddled. If it was helpful, make sure you hit that like button. If this happens to be your first time stopping by my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Stick around with us. I do occasional tutorials for stuff like this. I do a lot of mod showcases on Xenoverse 2 and a lot of other Xenoverse 2 content and other fun stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, and as always, I will talk to you in the next video. Later.